I have to. Okay. So our curriculum focus a little too much on those skills which are algorithm, coding, and robotics. And what I'm trying to show you right now is our scope.
Mr. Wissam, sorry to interrupt. If you want to do it in Arabic, I have no problem. You can do it in Arabic because let them more understand it.
ما بعرف الأساتذة شو بيفضلوا عربي.
Any language, anything. Yes, anything.
Okay, no problem. For me,
ما في مشكلة.
For me, it's the same since we are talking about a scientific discipline, which is the computer science. So most probably حتى لو حكينا بالعربي معظم الكلمات التكنيكال راح تكون بالانجلش. So what I'm trying to say and to show you in this table that our main curriculum, which is in the second column, the white column, it's the main core of our scope and sequence. And the column on the right, which is the green column, is the e-curriculum or the dynamic scope and sequence. يلي بيميزنا عن غير publishing house is that we are updating every year our curriculum in order to be aligned with the technology and the updates that the market is asking for. When we talk about STEAM, when we talk about Internet of Things or AI or I mean artificial intelligence, we are talking about skills that students must have and must develop from early age. That's why you see really from grade 1 that in our core curriculum we introduce what we call the data and the hardware of the computer, in addition to the paint and cartoon. But in parallel, in our e-curriculum, we focus a lot too much on the algorithm, Blockly software, which is to develop skills of programming, the JCompris software, which is a software that includes around 80 educational activities. And among those activities, there is the labyrinth or the coding application or activity, also to develop skills in coding and in critical thinking. And of course, we start scratch from grade 1 as level 1. So for grade 1, 2, 3, as you can see, we start coding, programming in JCompris, Blockly, and Scratch. And starting from grade 4, we introduce robotics, we introduce microcontrollers, and of course, coding and 3D design. So this document, I can send it to you. Already I sent it to Mrs. Ghaita, and I don't know if she shared it with you, this document, but it's available. So as you can see, starting from grade 4, we introduce the microcontroller microbit made by BBC, and this will be a right introduction to arrive in grade 7 or 8 for the Arduino microcontroller, to start building circuit in electronic in order to understand this relation between sensors, motors, and how to build smart cities and so on. So we have to start somewhere. So as hard.
I have a question, Mr. Sam.
Yes, now.
So Sam, I have a question.
Yes,
about the Arduino program. Okay, there is a board. It comes with the main board or the main program. I mean that you support for all the materials related to the program or not? The board for the Arduino program.
Yes, this issue will be discussed with Mr. Zulfikar with the administration to see the financial issues and something like that. We provide such solution, of course, because we have to support the school. But I don't have. I'm the author, and I don't have all the technical detail related to financially. But we can support you somehow. This is for sure. Then,
Okay, I have a second question. Another
sorry?
question,
Yes.
please. The second question is about the robotics. You said before that it is the education version, okay? Number, I think that it's 45544, okay?
Yes.
Do you support the robotics, the main brain, the cables, you support it, or we have to buy for our
Look, this issue,
school, one for the girls section, one for the boys section?
this issue is in the hand of Mr. Zulfikar who was with us. هلا ظهر من الكونكشن لانه سيء يمكن، بس هيدي العمليه ما تشغل راسك فيها كثير، لانه عم تنحل مع المدرسه مع الاداره مع مستر ذوالفقار. انا technically اما educational wise you have my full support regarding the trainings, regarding the webinars, the materials, answer keys, and all the platforms that you need for this issue. Regarding the hardware, there will be a solution.
You mean that, Mr. Wissam?
Yes.
Okay, you mean that all the digital resources, they will be supported for us, like the answer keys for the many chapters, the written chapters in your book, the digital resources and so on.
I will show you
the online apps. You support some online apps and some offline apps.
Of course.
Apps for the program, like the Arduino and the Lego Mindstorm and so on.
Yeah, yes, of course. I will arrive to this point when I will show you our digital platform in few minutes. So what I was saying, that beside the software, in developing skills in software, we develop skills in hardware also. So here we have two strategies. In case students are, for a reason, in a distance learning mode, okay, we have this solution in order to provide software, online software with simulator for the Arduino, for the microbit, and even for the robotics Ev3. So students will learn how to program and how those microbits and Arduino function in the real world. But when students will be at school, they have to manipulate it by hands, by building projects, and to be in direct contact with them.
Okay, Mr. Wissam, I'm so sorry. I'm so
Yes.
sorry for that. I am a teacher right now, so some programs that you are supported for us, it is the first time for me to teach it to our students. Okay, so I need a guide, or I need some online videos to help me how to teach this program.
Yeah, yes. The next step after this webinar is to fix a scheduled webinars dedicated for new softwares and new materials that you are willing to use, okay? And the moment we finish with Corona and we can travel to Jeddah, we will visit your school in order to make even online training and online workshops with the teachers in parallel to the webinars that we are conducting online. So for this matter, you have no problem, because we support this 100%. And be sure that also I am a teacher. يعني هلا بعدني جاي من المدرسة أنا. Okay. So we understand to each other in a way that how to transmit the information and how to be practical and straightforward to the goal that we are aiming to reach. So what I was saying, that the hardware that you are going to work on are the microbit, okay, the Arduino and the robot Ev3. I don't know if you have idea about the microbit, but it's a microcontroller dedicated for lower grades, since you have a screen, 2 push button, and sensors built in. So students in lower grades for grade 4, they are not asked to make the circuit, it will be a little bit difficult for them. That's why, since we start from grade 4, 5, 6 with the microbit, it will be easy for them to start in grade 7 or 8 the Arduino, since they have those skills in mind. I don't know if you have idea about the Ev3 robot. Shall I talk a little bit about, or you have already?
For me, I have a lot of information about the Ev3.
So you agree?
Recommend the Storm Education version, okay?
So you agree? So you agree that it is the #1 worldwide educational robot as robot, no?
Yes, I know, because there is another type, and it's called the standard one. So you can buy it from any games shop and so on. But this one, it is specified for the education process only.
Exactly, exactly. The other one is the standard or the home version. 100%.
Yes.
So for Narmeen and Fatina, you have an idea, or shall I skip this part of the robot, the specificity of this robot?
Please explain more.
Sorry?
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead. Mrs. Fatina has a question.
Yes, please. I have a question. First, hi, how are
For
you?
more details,
Fine.
Mr. Roxanne.
Yes, go ahead. Mrs. Fatina, ما عم نسمعك. Mrs. Fatina.
Hello?
Yes, yes.
Can you hear?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Yes, go ahead. I'm hearing you. مرحبا Mrs. Aisa.
Okay. Hi, how are you?
كتر خير الله. Good, very good. Thank you.
سوري لسه التأخير، بس كان في شيء طارئ علينا بس.
It's okay, no problem. يا أهلا وسهلا. السيشن عم تتسجل بالمبدأ, so I will share at the end from the beginning. So
Great. Okay.
يمكن Mrs. فاتنة يمكن ظهرت انقطع عندها الكونكشن بركي. كان عندها سؤال.
She asked you, Mr. Wissam, to explain more details about the Ev3 education version for the robotics.
Okay, but she's not here now.
Okay, the session is being recorded right now, so she can watch it later.
Okay, great. So she is back. She's back. Okay. So what I was saying that this robot, the Ev3 robot, is the first educational robot in the world, since it is developed by a company called Lego Education. It's not the Lego, it's the Lego Education. And inside this robot, you have all the hardware component, even in motors or in sensors or in brain, to develop skills that leads to STEAM education, to make students understand what is Internet of Things and the artificial intelligence. And if we are talking about coding and programming, all the concept of coding and programming, like the variables, like the arrays, are included in this robot. And to be more clear, if we take, let's say, any mobile, and we'll ask you how many what we call the stopwatch we have, how many stopwatch we can run at the same time, the answer is only one stopwatch. In this robot, we have 8 stopwatch in order to control every single component in it. I think, or I believe that if you are new to this world of robotics, it will be a little bit confusing, but after the training I will conduct with you, be sure that all those concepts will be clear, and you will be ready to teach those concepts for students. Since we have a detailed PowerPoint presentation that you will be using in class for each slide, how to lead it step by step with examples, with pictures, with exercises. Without no doubt, you will be teaching them the correct way how to manipulate a robot. So
okay, Mr. Sam, I have a question. Please,
yes.
one question, please. You are talking right now about the Ev3 robotics or the education version from number 4 or 45544, I think, right?
Yes.
So do you support for us the program for programming the Ev3 robots or not?
What do you mean by full programming?
I'm talking about the Lego Mindstorm program that can be used to program the robots.
Of course. So of course, Muhammad. Look here. It's our. I will answer the question by showing you our platform, digital platform that you can see here on the screen. Okay. Once you register as teacher or as student, since each student will receive a ticket number in the book, he will scratch it, he will insert the ticket number here, he will choose the right book for his grade, and then after he will have access to all the resources students will need. Same thing for teachers. I mean, every teacher, you can register right from now. Once you register, you choose a teacher instead of student. You will choose the grades that you are teaching, okay? And we will activate your account. And then after, you will log in as teacher. I will show you a demo account. I can send you the username and password to try this platform. So by selecting the username and password for the teacher, imagine you are teaching grade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look here, you have all the books under your hand. So as easy, now suppose you will go for grade 4. Once you click on the book, you will have the flip book to open and to teach for your students. So here, as you can see, the book will open in a flip book mode. So you can easily teach your students online in case we are obliged to teach sometime online. So the book will open. I have a slow internet at home. So here, the book, you can flip it easily. Anytime you need any digital resources, as you can see, you can click on the left to open the digital resources you may need. And from the other side, you can go to your section, and here you can click on the digital resources to have like quiz, like introduction on special information regarding the book, okay? On tutorial, you will have a list of educational program, educational lessons for, let's say, 4 to 5 seconds that you can click and to watch. So you can send those videos to your students. And of course, you have all the software that you may need, even if it is online version or if it is the offline version. So here, the Lego Mindstorm for Robot Ev3, you can download it right from here. No need to search on the internet where it exists. And for teacher, since we are in a teacher account, you have the teacher tools where you can access to the answer key for the book. So as you can see, all are grouped in this page. And I can tell you more, in the near future, like 2 or 3 weeks, we started on what we call the quiz generator. So we are preparing a data bank of questions with answers for all the grades, all the chapters, and you as teacher, you will select the grade, And then after you will select the chapter, and you will have a list of questions that you can generate and give to students in order to make an assessment or a quiz. So I tried to show you in this digital platform that you have almost all the resources that you need, like answer keys, like the software, like even the tutorials are well grouped in one page. So no need to go on left and right to search for all those resources. Okay, so I will go back a little bit to our scope and sequence curriculum to show you that in grade 4, 5, 6, you have in our main curriculum, data science, Scratch, cartoon drawing, make code for microbit. So in grade 4, we start teaching students on the microbit, PowerPoint, robotics, and algorithm. And in addition to the main curriculum, we have the additional curriculum, which is for Tinkercad 3D, robotics EV3, make code for simulation, robotics, and EV3, the Mindstorm, like the program Scratch. I will try to see if I can open my, just
okay,
one second. Yes.
Okay, but one question, Hala, and the scope and sequence, so I can see from grade 1 to 11, but when we received the books, the print samples, we received from KG2 to 12, but
Yes.
nothing is mentioned here about KG2 or 12.
صحيح السكوب اند سيكونس يلي انحط هون منه شامل الكي جي، بس هو موجود، بس لانه ما عليه، لانه جديد، اتس ا نيو بوك، ما عليه ابديت بالاي كوريكولم.
طب what about 12 كمان؟ يعني 12 is it the same as 11 here ولا it's a different one؟
كيف يعني as 11؟
يعني here I have grade 11 here in the scope and sequence, بس أنا I received a sample of grade 11 and 12 as well.
Exactly. The 12 هو ال continuous part of grade 11. يعني you have almost Python, Access, robotics, and we'll be adding Arduino and Tinkercad, Arduino, and make code.
So let's say, for example, usually in grade 11 we don't give computer. We give in grade until grade 10, we skip 11, then we give 12 as a full credit. So here we have to choose. Yeah, we have to choose either grade 11 or grade 12. This is that's why I'm asking.
Grade 11. Grade 11 for sure. Grade 11. For grade 12, you will choose grade.
Okay.
For sure, you have to. In case you want to choose, I advise you highly to take grade 11, not grade 12.
Can I know the reason?
It contains, let's say, built-in. It's a new version, and it contains more materials for grade 12. In case, and we have such case for other schools that are adopting same strategy, and it's working very well. So you cannot skip.
You mean the grade 12 I received is still brand new. It's not yet the resources, or its resources are added to your platform.
لا, it will be added, but grade 12, it's a little bit old comparing to grade 11. The new version, it's for grade 11, of course. I will try to show you now in 2 minutes the dynamic scope and sequence for. Yes.
But one more question before you continue. Here in the scope and sequence, if we can get back to it.
Okay, of course.
Yeah, please.
Yes.
Okay, here we have the right-click curriculum and the additional e-curriculum 2021. You mean that was added when you had to go through online learning during 2021?
No, it will be available within the platform as a digital resources, as electronic copy, and it will be printed for schools who want to have it as a paper, as an extra book for free.
For example, if I'm talking about grade 1, it has a step towards computer, paint, cartoon, drawings, and so on.
Yes.
And as e-curriculum, we have others. We have Scratch,
Yes.
algorithm, and so on.
Yes.
So the teachers will access both.
Of course. And to tell you that the e-curriculum.
Yeah, my question, Henny, they are going to set their plan.
Yes.
So in their plan, they will include both.
Of course.
But the e-curriculum, it's found only digitalized. It's not in the book.
It's not in the main book, but it will be printed as an extra workbook that will be distributed for each student in case the school decide for that.
So the teacher, the grade 1 teacher, when he or she wants to prepare her plan, she will include, for example, Scratch. But the material itself, either online, she would share it with the students online, or if it's in school learning, she would have to print it out for them.
No, it's not printed. We will deliver it printed as a workbook. You don't have to.
Okay. Let's talk now about the package. When we order, for example, grade 9 books, grade 9, the package we order, what will it be?
It will be the book that you have.
Okay.
And you have an extra curriculum that includes.
Which is the booklet, if we can tell.
Yes, but this booklet, it will be grouped in 3 levels. For the entire collection, you will have from grade 1 till grade 9, 3 workbook. One that includes grade 1, 2, 3. Another one that includes 4, 5, 6. And in a third one, 7, 8, 9.
Logistic-wise, how will it work? How can we sell it to the kids? This will be confusing.
No, at all. I'll tell you. Since we are talking about different levels, so it's a benefit for the school in case you have extra hours or you are teaching, let's say, sometimes 2 hours per week or something like that. So instead of separate them in 3 workbooks, so we will help the teacher in case he needs some help in order to divide this booklet, which will be around 50 pages, to split it on 3 levels. In addition, imagine for grade 3, they will start Scratch level 3, but in hand, he will not have the level 1 and 2. So if he receives the booklet that includes the 3 levels, so he can make a revision and go backward without any problem. I don't know if it's...
What else? What about back to grade 9? Okay.
Yes.
So then we will have the book, this booklet you're talking about, and what else?
And the extra workbook that includes the 3 levels of 7, 8, 9.
Okay. Then what about the kits? Here, when I see robotics and Arduino and these programs, I believe they need kits, right?
Yes, of course.
So how did you go through this through online learning? How did you teach robotics without having the kids in front of you and manipulating kids?
We have a software. We have a software which is this one. Just one second. Okay, so we have a software. لحظة شوي. This one. So you will see now it's an online software that students will find online. It's free, made by Microsoft. where students will open this platform and they will have a simulator robot on the left.
So this one, to you gave them the site, and the teacher was using it to explain the robotics, you mean?
Yes, exactly. Because in the robotics, as you know, there is there is, let's say, 3 parts. We have the part which is the theoretic. بدي اعتذر منكم بعد عندي 1 minute. فينا نرجع نفوت على same link لو سمحتوا.
Okay.
Please, we go through the same link. يلا.